Hello Dragon Ball fans, it's DBS exclusive here, ready to delve into an exhilarating exploration of the preview for episode 14 of Dragon Ball Daima. If the spectacular events of episode 12 and 13 left you breathless, where Vegeta unleashed his Super Saiyan 3 power and Goku faced off against a towering demon armed with a peculiar ruler and notebook, then prepare for what promises to be a transformative chapter in this saga. Episode 14 is poised to elevate the narrative with a gravely serious tone, amplifying the tension and excitement. The episode bears the intriguing title Taboo, and it's set to grace our scenes on Friday, January 17th, 2025. But what does Taboo signify within the vast Dragon Ball cosmos? It likely alludes to forbidden secrets or ethical dilemmas, particularly those intertwined with the enigmatic Makai realm. This concept is electrifying, promising to unravel layers of intrigue. The theme of a forbidden leap, something hidden from view, dovetails perfectly with the idea of interdimensional travel. Especially since the warp fish is no longer operational, the suspense revolves around Degusu, whose expression is tapestry of emotion, reflection and tension as he comes to terms with Goma's decision to disable the warp fish, hinting at the release of something or someone steeped in taboo. The rumor mill is buzzing with intensity. One prevalent theory suggests the liberation of a prisoner from the Daima Makai, akin to the infamous Moro from the galactic prisoner's past. This could mean reopening the portals between the outside world and Daima, or the return of a legendary figure such as Abura, Dabura's father. The preview teases us with a glimpse of a new creature, purple-skinned and resembling a militia member, yet excluding a much more ominous presence. Its sharp-edged design hints at Goma's intentions from episode 12. This creature, seemingly disoriented in episode 13, is seen nibbling on what appears to be a Makai pretzel, casting as if freshly liberated and stepping into the light. Could this figure be a militia leader mobilizing for action, or perhaps an unpredictable member whose absorption by Majin Buu or another entity could redefine the stakes? Echoing the tumult brought by Majin Buu, the formidable presence is said to become the first significant challenge for Goku and his allies. In a subsequent scene, Hibis, Piccolo, Pansy and Vegeta are depicted in a state of shock, enveloped by dazzling light effects, including lighting. This imagery evokes memories of two pivotal revelations: the ancient tunnels sealed with radiant barriers as revealed by Shin Nahare in episode 3, and the introduction of the warp fish. The lightning shares a palette with Goma's militia weapon, suggesting that militia leader might intervene with fortified armaments, posing a formidable threat to Goku. Why does Goku charge headlong into the fray? Perhaps Piccolo would be outmatched against such a formidable foe. The astonishment of Goku's allies' faces and his rapid defeat point to two possibilities. Either the adversary is overwhelmingly formidable, or Goku was caught unawares, possibly while traversing between dimensions. The blend of technological and mystical weaponry, like an ancient Arinsu design, could overpower Goku through their surprise and ferocity. The introduction of the Majin Light in episode 13 might foreshadow the creation of a weapon fashioned from his energy, potentially explaining its revelation ahead of episode 14. The preview portrays Goku battered and bruised, with smoke billowing from him as he appears to plummet. It's ambiguous whether he's descending or being drawn upward, as his attire is slightly elevated while his hair remains relatively unaffected. This could be an artistic choice, or perhaps Goku is being drawn toward a breach, suggesting our heroes are venturing toward tunnels for interdimensional passage. Would it be fascinating if the Goma general makes a strategic intervention at the last moment, accessing the tunnel in the absence of the warp fish? As Goku nears a barrier, he might be struck by a Majin-like taser, sealing his fate, either advancing towards the third world or being drawn into the first by a greenish hue, compelling him to evolve independently. Goma's militia, including Arinsu, Majin Buu, Majin Buu, and potential threats like Degusu, are likely to play pivotal roles. Goma's scheming concerning the third eye, potentially obstructing the tunnels, could divide the group, leaving Goku to confront the formidable boy with the red power pole and spiky hair. Speculation abounds regarding Goku's potential awakening of new powers, perhaps unlocking latent abilities reminiscent of Vegeta's transformation into Super Saiyan 3 in the depths of the ocean. Could Goku experience a similar surge, catching himself mid-fall and accessing Super Saiyan 3 to defeat the guard and breach the tunnel? The scenario brings to mind Super Buu or Goten interdimensional space creation from the hyperbolic time chamber, to Earth. If this unfolds, it might herald the introduction of Goku's Super Saiyan 3 in Daima, offering a thrilling twist to the evolving narrative. The preview is a tapestry of ambiguity depicting Goku seemingly plummeting into a dark green breach. Yet it might also signify an ascension. Previews often play with the sequence of events, adding layers of mystery. We see Pansy gazing downwards with a similar breach above her, suggesting a tunnel linking worlds. Could Pansy's scene precede Goku's apparent fall, or are they disconnected moments? Perhaps someone else falls into a breach and then events are unrelated, with Goku being drawn upward while others descend. Some might return to the demon's third world while Goku himself isolated in the first. This is merely one of many theories. Could Goku fall as suggested, land in the third world, or awaken Super Saiyan 3 to save everyone, allowing them to progress to the demon realm's first world? A potential flaw in the series, aside from its unpredictable pacing, is the predictability of victories. I have faced criticism for suggesting Goku should lose before bouncing back, yet we witness easy victories repeatedly, with hints that the series might conclude around February or March. Where are the genuine challenges for Goku and his allies? Episode 14 holds promise for introducing such challenges, but if Goku triumphs at the last moment again, it might not bring significant change. The tension is palpable, evident on Pansy's face as she watches events unfold from above. Where are Bulma, other fighters, Glorio, or Hibis? Is Pansy at risk of being kidnapped? The platform she's on appears to shrink, suggesting she's being pulled away. It's a fleeting moment in the preview, yet analyzing these previews demands mental gymnastics. Goku seems to be falling, there's no doubt about that. Whether these scenes are connected remains uncertain. There might be clever editing tricks misleading us in the upcoming episode, playing with appearances. Animation studios revel in such tactics, and in these frames, it's coherent. Goku's hair appears passed against his head by air pressure, unlike at the beginning of the preview. If the series is indeed short, episode 14 must ignite a vast narrative arc for the finale, generating more tension and friction between characters, unlocking concerns about Degusu. The taboo magic connecting words Arinsu, Majin Buu, and Majin Ku can remain in the background, but Degusu and Goma must take center stage if the presumed series pace is accurate. This might also limit exploration unless Goku and the Z team are alone in the first world, exploring briefly before diving into high-stakes section, freezing themselves from the constraints and commencing the climax. If the series wraps up within 10 episodes, it's surreal, as if I blinked and the series is nearing its end. Let's cherish what remains, be it weeks, months, or years, setting aside ingratitude toward Akira Toriyama's legacy. Knowing he was passionately committed to his creation, let's not lose our critical sense, measure, and nuance. Thank you for everything. I hope episode 14 delivers the thrills the preview promises. Your likes and comments are eagerly anticipated for me, because I am also passionate about my work and I'll strive to respond to as many as possible. Take great care and see you later for more things in the Dragon Ball universe.